Sleep well to grow well. It's time for Pokemon Growth Week. Why did you block me? And I'm like, that's the shinies that I got. I've gaslit myself into thinking that. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Monday. Let's do our sleep report together and let's see what we get. So on Friday, I tried to record, but I had a little bit of technical difficulties because I was rearranging my wires the day before. So that caused some issues with some of my software reading my devices. So yeah. I had an exciting thing happen. I have it recorded, there's just no audio. So here is me realizing that I have a double shiny session. And I was super excited because that research session was right after I had a call with my mom. So I felt super lucky. Ooh, this is new. This is our first time seeing the Rivaria, I think it's called. I don't want to catch it though, but we'll see. If it's hungry, maybe we'll throw a cookie at it. But that Spheal looks tempting to catch. Don't really need a Totodile, so we might go for Spheal. Oh right, I have to go to this. So this is our first time meeting this Braviary. So let's see. For the sake of its friends, this brave warrior of the sky will not stop battling, even if injured. It has been seen preening its feathers in its sleep. Maybe this is to keep its body ready for fight at any time. Oh, that must be so tiring. It's like really constantly in fight or flight mode. All right, let's see. Is there anyone hungry? No, there's no one hungry. Oh, and I don't need to give the... Actually, yeah, I'll just give the bonus biscuit to my Spheal so that I can catch it. I'll be one bar over, but that's fine to me. I'm actually pretty excited this week. One, because there's an event going on. Also, my game has been a little slow lately. Alright, so I've been having issues with my game this morning. I don't know why it constantly keeps lagging, and yeah, it would just be stuck on loading or whatever it's doing and it would make no progress. But I'm fine with being 1 point over. I'm very excited this week because we are going to be going to Topalo. It's been a while since we've been to Topalo. We're going to encounter some Paldean poopers, but on top of that there is the growth week going on, which is pretty exciting as well. I think I'll keep it at this for now. Do any of you guys use this Pokemon? Is it good? But I hope you all had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend, so we'll talk about that later. First things first, let's take a look at this Spheal. Let's see if it's any good. It's a relaxed nature. I think that's neutral if I remember correctly. So no berry finding at the first slot. It's ABA ingredient list. Let's see what we get. Skill level up again. So M and S before 50. So at 50 we have ingredient finder, 75 has research exp bonus, and then helping speed at the very end. Oh, it's not a neutral nature, it's an energy up and exp down nature, so not what we needed. I was hoping for at least berry finding. That would have been perfect, but the perfect one would be berry finding, helping bonus, and then speed of help up, sub skills and natures. But there is a Pokemon growth week going on this week, so let's choose our next location, and we raise this area bonus by 5, so it's almost maxed out. I recently learned that the max area bonus is capped at 75, so I still thought it was like 60 or 65, but yeah, it crept up to 75. Let's see how we did for the last week. Oh, we went down on everything. Oh, we got a B grade. It's probably because of the naps. When I nap, I tend to not have that much better of a grade. But here we are. We're going to Topalo. The area bonus is 58. So let's go here. Oh, there's a new sound. It's been that long since I've been there. Topalo used to be my least favorite, but I feel like now that they did they attempted to add some more Pokemon and stuff, it makes it more fun. There definitely needs to be more events that can benefit Topalo though. We have a salad week, which has been a long time since I've had salad actually. And speaking of salad, we were on a phone call with my boyfriend's family yesterday, and we were talking to them about how it's so uncommon to see people eat salad here or to see a salad bar. So let's see, I have my Topalo team out. I readied them for Monday so that I can take advantage of its favorite berries and collect all the goodies. So For sure with the Pupitar, this Pupitar in particular has ginger and beans. I have another one that is double ginger, but then the last ingredient slot is not good. So I'm looking for a good Larvitar. I also want to find a good Paldane Pooper and maybe catch a Sableye. There's one that's been running in the wild that I've never been able to catch, but let's see. I think so we are going to be making our ninja salad. I need to switch out my Entei for my Gengar, and I also need to find some leeks. So, or actually not oops. We are leveling up. Now, I remember a couple maintenance update notes ago, the game mentioned that there would be a game mode where you can have more fun with your Pokemon. So I do wonder what that entails because that sounds very exciting. Is this an energy for everyone? No, it's an energizing cheer. Okay, I do want my Aria out because that would be very helpful to keep the team healthy. And then I'll keep my berry farmer here. I have a Typhlosion, but the Typhlosion I have right now does not have berry finding, and the one I'm raising is still very little. But this is a team. Let's see, do we need any hot dogs? Okay, so no hot dogs yet. Then for Sundays we will be making this, which we will need hot dogs and potatoes. So let's go over the Pokemon Growth Week together for new players and for veteran players who just need a refresher as well. But sleep well to grow well, it's time for Pokemon Growth Week. This week-long event is a special opportunity to get more sleep EXP and candies than usual. Let's try to get plenty of sleep to help raise our favorite helper Pokemon. So you will get more candies than usual, which means if you are doing a nap session, do a longer than usual nap session just so that you get the most out of that sleep in order to get the most candy as well. So the event is going on from this week until next Monday in all areas, and these are the bonuses. So helper Pokemon will get a 1.5 boost of sleep EXP, which is great. And then we get a 1.5 boost in candies as well. So I will have to make sure to swap out my team at nighttime for a team that I want to grow, especially because Aria and Gengar are capped. They hit the max. They're level 60 right now. So if I were to leave them overnight, I'm really EXP that is just being wasted. So let's do our ninja salad and let's add. So we have a lot of ingredients from dessert week that has carried over. So we're going to be using a lot of that as filler. Also, sorry if there's this weird flickering in my video. Ever since I plugged my MacBook to my Cal Digit, which is just like a hub with extra adapters for me to use, yeah, I've been noticing this weird flickering thing. So don't be alarmed. This video is not cursed, although I did take a screenshot of what it looked like and it does look pretty cursed, but yeah. It's just my computer doing weird things. But speaking of cursed and weird, this morning I kept getting a phone call from Malaysia, and that really creeped me out because right after the call, the person texted me right away and was like, "This is insert name. Why did you block me?" And I'm like, that's kind of a sort of energy to come at someone, you know? They weren't even like, "Hey, this is blah blah blah. Is this so and so? Did I get the right number?" It's just like, "Why did you block me?" I don't know who this person is. I do not recognize the name at all. And not even a minute after sending that text, they call me through WhatsApp. So I'm like, what in the world? And so on WhatsApp, you're able to see people's display pictures. So I took a look at theirs and it was like religious. And look, I don't judge anyone for what they believe. It's even more creepy with the whole flickering stuff happen. I don't judge anyone for what they believe, but it's just added more creepiness to it because of the energy the person's coming at me at, how obsessive they're texting and calling, and then seeing their display picture. Okay, so I let it be. I start my morning routine. I get back to my phone only to see that so I blocked them. Okay, I blocked them on WhatsApp. I blocked them on my phone. They called me again. I'm assuming it's them because it's from Malaysia, and they called me twice. So I don't know. I'm just so creeped out. That was not a toot, by the way, that's my chair. But this is the shinies that I got. Let's go over them together. This beautiful shiny Arbok. So it is triple sausage. Okay, triple hot dogs right here. Look at the ingredients. I mean, look at the sub skills. We got inventory up, we got ingredient finder, helping speed, skill trigger, inventory up S, and it's an energy up nature. So it's a berry Pokemon, but it's forced to be an ingredient farming Pokemon. So if ever, for whatever reason, I want to farm hot dogs, maybe it'll be fun to use a shiny Arbok. But this is our second shiny Quaxwell now. It is entirely mixed ingredients, and this is what the stats are looking like. So ingredient finder S, skill trigger S, helping speed S, inventory up S, ingredient ingredient finding M at the very end. And then we've got energy recovery up and EXP down. So not really that great. To be honest, I think it's worse than the Spheal I found before. So let's compare that. So that was Quaxwell. This is the Quaxwell I caught last time. So it is double leaks, which is already a lot better. Yeah, these are the sub skills. It is gonna pop up pretty late. There's helping bonus and berry finding, which, you know what, even on an ingredient finder Pokemon, I would take that. And then it's a quirky nature, which is not bad. It could be terrible if it had the wrong nature, but yeah, this one is just a lot better. And I also have this shiny Quaxley over here, also double leak, and this is what it's looking like. So yeah, I have a lot of shiny duckies, which is pretty cute, but my shiny list is looking like this right now. And shiny Quilava I have over here. There is berry finding, but it comes really late. We can't even unlock level 75 right now. And then the shiny Charmander, which I was so excited to find, but I will never be able to use. All right, but let's take a look over here. Let's pick up what is our new reward that we got, or what did we unlock? Ooh, so we got 2 new medals. Times you've gone to bed on time and gotten a stamp, 460, and the number of ice type Pokemon you've studied. So I've studied 140 ice type Pokemon. We got 21k dream shards for that, which is really great because, as you guys know before, I used all my dream shards on Mirugu, my Blastoise, so I ran out of dream shards. So I have a dream cluster here from yesterday. Let's redeem that. And yeah, I should now be ready. If I catch a good Pokemon this week for Topalo, I will have enough to race them. So let's go into the sleep report. Let's also have our morning cheers. So I have my iced latte as usual, and it's looking so delicious and creamy on top, but let's take a sip. Cheers. That is so good. I actually mixed 2 espresso pods today. I mixed the Altisio. I really like that because it's strong but not too bitter. And I also mixed it in with the Orafio pod. It's so good, I want another sip. Alright, so let's go into the sleep research. Let's talk about our weekend. So yeah, Friday, oh look, it's scratching his bum. But Friday was a pretty good day despite the issues I've had with recording for sleep. So that didn't work out, but I was determined to get a video out. So I decided to film my Let's Play, or can I call it a Let's Play? The video of just me doing my advanced step up battles for Pokemon TCG Pocket. So that was a lot of fun. I got a lot of shopping tickets and Wonder Hourglasses to purchase some stuff. So after that, well, in the morning, as I mentioned, I had a call with my mother, and that was really nice. I also called her last night, so it was really nice to talk to her a lot and just talk to her about my day and stuff that's been happening. But Saturday and Sunday, it was raining a lot. We actually got caught in the rain, and then I remember before I saw this video of this girl who was like, when's the last time it was raining and you just did this in the rain? And it's like her hands spread apart, her head up in the sky, and she was just twirling. And normally I really hate the rain, okay? I don't like getting wet. I hate wet socks. I get sick easily in the rain as well. But then when my boyfriend and I got caught in the rain, it was just the moment we stepped out to walk back to our place, and then it started raining. After my boyfriend was like, wow, the weather is so nice today, and then it rains, right? And I found that so funny. And I thought, you know what, instead of taking it for a bad moment, let's make the most of it. So I was like, wait. I told him to look at me because we were running in the rain, and I was like, wait. And then I did it. I did the arms spread open, head back, twirling in the rain, and it felt pretty freeing, and it was a fun moment. I've never done that before. And it sounds so small, you know, but it's like the small moments in life, turning a stinky moment into a not so stinky one. Wait, look at this, so cute. Oh my gosh, it looks like the Dragonair is running a nursery, and we got all these little baby Pokemons. We got the shiny Vulpix, beautiful, and the shiny Shinx, which is so cute. Alolan Vulpix is not gonna be here, right? I don't think so. That would have been cool if it was, or maybe it is and I'm just mistaken and I'm in for a neat surprise. But yeah, so we had that moment in the rain. It's kind of like when people kiss in the rain in the movies, but I don't think I've ever done that either. So we pretty much took it easy on the weekend. We went to the gym. Oh, Asuka, congrats on the shiny Riolu. Every time I look at Riolu, especially a shiny one, because Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, it just reminds me of the missed opportunity, because in my mind, Riolu and Lucario should have like a charge strength S or M sub-skill, right? That's what I'm thinking. So Dream Magnet is like such a sick Pokemon with such a doo-doo skill that no one uses. Oh, actually, also on the weekend, we both got haircuts. I don't know if you guys noticed. My boyfriend says that even unstyled, like he could really tell I got a haircut. But because I already forgot what my other hairstyle looked like, I don't know if it's noticeable. But I love the amount of movement I have to it now. It is shorter. I asked her to keep as much length as she can, but to just cut off everything that's dead and dry. And she was like, oh, your hair is pretty healthy, but you do have like bleached ends, so I could cut off the remainder for you. So she cut off like this much left of bleached ends. So yeah, my hair no longer has any more bleach to it, and this is what it's looking like. So I didn't style it this morning, so this is what it's looking like bed head. But I got a U shape at the end, minimal layers, because I don't like layers at the end. I have fine hair, so if I do get too much layers, it's really going to take away from the thickness of the hair that I have on my head. And I also got front facing layers. The shortest layer is like 2 fingers under my chin, but enough so that if I want to tie my hair up, there's like cute pieces that I could pull out to the front like that. And I don't have a heat styling tool here because the ones that I have are not dual voltage. So if I did have one though, I could still do that hairstyle that I like to do, where I just do C curls in the front and then on the ends. I feel like curls don't really suit me unless I have long hair and my curls are at the bottom. But if I curl like from anywhere here to here down, it just does not fit the proportions of my face. Just a little tip: if any of you girlies also feel like you have a face that is more vertically long than it is horizontally wide, if I do like curtain bangs especially, there's emphasis on the mid face here, but in a way where I feel like it just does not do my face justice and kind of highlights the length a bit more. Also, it's kind of creepy talking about my face and my hair while my screen recording is doing that weird glitch thing. It doesn't happen when I'm not recording though, so it's only when I'm recording. So I feel like maybe the solution, because right now I have my MacBook hooked up to my monitor with an HDMI, I'm thinking maybe if I had a DisplayPort wire or something like a Thunderbolt adapter, lightning bolt, whatever they call it, maybe that will work. But I don't have those wires, so we will not know. So yeah, the haircut was the most exciting thing. I was really in need for a haircut, and I've been holding it off for some time because I really wanted to grow it long. But wow, did I really need that haircut. Now it just feels so much lighter, especially without the dead ends. So when I'm running my hair through the shower to put conditioner, it just goes in so much more better, and it dries quicker as well. Like she only cut off like this much, the length of my glasses, but even with that much, it made my hair drying routine so much more quicker. And my hair luckily dries really quickly when it's damp. When I had a balayage, which is when they bleached my entire head, that was when my hair was just holding on to as much moisture as it could, so it could not air dry naturally. But with my natural hair, my hair dries by itself pretty quickly. But wet hair is its most fragile, so if you have long hair and you have wet hair, in your best interest to dry it. And I would say even if you have short hair, sorry, I think I whistled my S there, but even if you have short hair, it's better to blow dry your hair so that you don't cultivate a humid environment on your scalp for it to grow bacteria, because then that leads to like dandruff or itchy scalp or smelly scalp as well. I'm so jealous of Chrissy's Dedene. So yeah, I always blow dry my hair, and I shower every day because in Asia it's hot. Okay, it's hot here, so it's really normal to shower every day. And you know what, during the time of COVID, that was when I was down that rabbit hole of training your hair to make it less oily. And look, I've gaslit myself into thinking that I could do it and that I just wasn't trying hard enough. But I tried hard for a full year, and as much as I like to believe that it was in a way helping, yeah, I was just so deep into it that I fully gaslit myself into believing it was working. Because obviously if you're using like dry shampoo and stuff, it's gonna work. But I would say everyone's scalp is different, and you just gotta listen to your own head. I knew that my head was way too itchy to train my scalp even after a year of doing that into COVID. Okay, I was losing more hair actually because my follicles kept getting clogged and it was just unbearably itchy. I was getting dandruff, and the smell, you guys, the smell, especially if you're working out and you have an oilier scalp than usual. Yeah, I was just not one of those people where hair training was able to help me make my scalp less oily. And then I moved to Asia, and on top of that, I'm on Asian TikTok, okay? So one thing I've noticed that's different is the hygiene culture. It's so different from North America. Now, me personally, growing up, my mom told me it's good to shower, wash your head every day, okay? So that's what I was doing. Until I made some Caucasian friends who were like, wait, you wash your hair every day? That's not good for you. And then I kind of like dismissed it, okay? And then social media became more of a widespread thing, and we had people talk about hair training. So this is like early 2000s. So I learned about hair training for a bit. I tried it for like a month. It did not work for me. And then COVID happened, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This is a time. There's so much more information out there. Maybe I was just not trying hard enough. Yeah, all that to say, it really depends on your hair type. But going back to my thing, moving here in Asia, I noticed that everyone showers every day, okay? Actually, to the point where during this one time last month on TikTok, the talk for Singapore TikTok was whether or not people, before going to work, take a shower in the morning before heading onto the MRT. Okay, that was like the hot topic conversation. So people were talking about whether or not they shower. Some people were self-reporting themselves for not showering in the morning. And look, I get it if you don't have enough time, but also I don't think you have to like do an entire hair wash routine. Just like rinse your body, wash your body with soap, because you do sweat overnight even if you're sleeping with aircon on. So some people do not do that. They get in the MRT, and there's this issue of people reporting that there is just bad smells on the MRT in the morning, okay? So that was like the biggest thing. And then there also was some conversation about how some people, whether or not they wash their head every day. And then that's when I went on like the more niche side of TikTok, where there's people like me who came from North America, moved to Asia, and then have Asian people asking them like, what's a hair wash day? Because that's pretty North American hair wash day that people use. Because in Asia, they don't know what like a hair wash day is because they wash their hair every day, right? Whereas in America, it would be this, or not even America, North America, or maybe even parts in Europe, where girls would cater or work around their routines during the week dedicated to their hair wash day. So for example, let's say I have my hair wash day on Monday. So that probably would entail like an entire cleaning of the head, double shampoo, a hair mask, conditioner, all that jazz, okay? Like you're doing a deep clean of your hair, and then like maybe once a week you use a clarifying shampoo. So you wash your hair on Monday. Some girls can stretch their hair wash day for 2 to 3 weeks. I knew some girls who could even only wash their hair for once a week, which to be honest, I'm jealous, because if you're not washing your hair once a week and there's no smell because your scalp is just like that and it can afford to do that, you are so lucky. I'm so jealous, but my scalp cannot do that, okay? So some people, they could do that. So hair wash day would be this routine. So then let's say you have an event that comes up and you're like on day 4 or 5 of your hair, and you're like, oh, but if I wash it now, then it kind of ruins the cycle of when I have to do my next hair wash. But then if I go to this event, then I won't have fresh hair, so I have to do a sleek back. But the thing is, if I wash it now, then my hair is too slippery to hold a curl. Yeah, there's certain things, because sometimes when you do fresh hair, it is too slippery because it's too clean to hold a curl. Whereas if you wait a couple days and there's a little bit more natural oils in your hair, you have a little bit more volume in your roots, and also just a little bit more texture in your hair to hold a curl compared to when you don't. And if you don't believe me, just Google like hair wash routine or like hairstyles throughout the week, because some girls will give you tips and tricks on like what hairstyles for what day of that stretch that you're on. So like for the first day hair, usually it's just straight, or they curl it and then they show you how they refreshen it the next day and everything, okay? So it's like this huge thing. And then in Asia, you come here and people are like, what's a hair wash day? Because they wash their hair every day, okay? So they treat their hair, so you know, like hair oils and stuff, the UV rays, there's products to protect your hair from that as well. And then just because you're out and about, it's hot outside, it's humid, you're sweating, maybe you're working out later, your scalp is just like filled with dust, dirt, sebum, and oil. So you kind of have to wash your hair every day here. okay? Are you guys familiar with this, or is this like something entirely new to you? Because I know when I first got with my boyfriend and I talked to him about like this whole hair wash phenomenon thing, he was like, wait, what? But when you talk to other girls, like they can tell you to the T when is their hair wash day, what day are they on right now. And yeah, if you have a friend with long hair, ask them, what's your hair wash day routine look like? Or like how many days can you go without washing your hair? Most people who have a routine like that, I feel are more than happy to talk about their routine because it's also like kind of fun to go over what they do. And yeah, that's on hair. All that to say, I got a haircut. I am so happy. I can run my fingers through my ends and there's no like knots or anything from the dry ends that are getting knotty. And I'm just so happy. So if you feel like your hair has just not been like hairing properly, just get a trim. Get a haircut, get a trim, get a good shampoo. My favorite part is when the shampoo is part of the haircut, because then she massaged my temples and the nape of my neck, and it released so much tension that I did not know was being held there. But it was so lovely. She had magical fingers and I loved it. I loved it. And then they gave me like a bunch of coupons to use for the next time I want to visit. So I showed my boyfriend and I was like, did you get coupons too? And he's like, no, why did you get coupons? Why didn't they get me coupons? But I had coupons for like complimentary kimchi platter, head spa, makeup consultation, stuff like that. So yeah, your girl is looking to do a head spa. If you haven't done it, it is just like a massage for your scalp, and they deep clean it so well. They deep clean it, they massage it, there's aromatherapy, there's steam, and your head comes out smelling divine and delicious, as if you were reborn again. Or just born again. And I had my first head spa experience in Tokyo because it's much cheaper there, or cheaper in Asia, I feel, because it's been around for a long time. When I was in Canada, there was like none of that, okay? But then the people in Canada quickly saw that it was a trend, or that people were flying to Tokyo to do their head spa stuff. So then I saw some places open up right before we leave, but the prices were like daylight robbery. So I'm really happy that in Asia it's so normalized and it's been around for so long and it's really accessible. So I can't wait to do a head spa and just like relax my head. Also, it's good to promote blood circulation because, you know, you should massage the skin on your scalp as well, and it's just like just feels so good. But that was my weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. Where are you guys headed to for Pokemon Growth Week, and what are your objectives? So as you guys know, I'm into Apollo. I'm looking for a good Larvitar. That would be nice. And maybe another Vulpix. I mean, the one I have now is good. Okay, the Ninetales I have now is good. But Paldean Pooper as well. And then maybe finally catching that Sableye that I was never able to fully catch. So those are my goals for this week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us in the Discord to add more friends to your friends list as well, because summer is coming up, which means more events. So you want to raise your friendship level to level 5, okay? And if you're thinking about joining the game, join it. And if you feel like this is directed personally to you, you're right. Alright, so thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.